Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I did have a vlog planned, but I was looking at the footage and that I took on Sunday, and I actually was laughing so hard because I wasn't even watching the camera, and half the time you cannot even see what is going on in the video. Like, you'll be trying to focus on something and next minute it'll disappear. Like, I'm going to put in a bit of the footage right now. So that was like that because I was trying to just focus on what was going on, not through the camera. Like, I was just looking at it, like what was going on, because I was just so excited and things like that, and just trying to have fun and, you know, spend that time with the family. I actually cannot believe that I didn't get it, because that would have been such a good video, and I was actually confident enough to actually do some recording. So instead for today, I'm going to do 10 questions for you guys that I just found on the internet and are from my previous. So I posted something on Instagram asking people to ask me some questions for a Q&A, and some, I think 3 of them I got off the internet, and then the rest are from my Instagram. So the first question is, what TV shows did you grow up watching? So I grew up watching Hannah Montana. So did my cousin. Me and my cousin, we actually like the same things. I also grew up watching Dora the Explorer, and that's because I had a younger sister, 2 younger sisters actually, that liked Dora the Explorer. And Bratz. I actually had, once upon a time, I had a Hannah Montana room. I can tell you, I had a Hannah Montana room, I had a High School Musical room, and I had a Bratz room. So yeah, I had those 3 themed rooms. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you? Do you know what? I was 8 years old, so I'm not even going to worry about it anymore. But this is the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me. So me and the stepdad and my younger sister, it was either my youngest or it was one of my younger sisters that was with us. And we went to this lady's house, and I'm pretty sure she had llamas. But we went there to go pick up a van. And on the way up there, we stopped at a service station because I needed to go to the toilet. And I told the man, like, at the counter in the service station, that I needed to go to the toilet, could I have the key? So he gave me the key. I went in and I tried to unlock the door, and there was 2 keys on there, and I'm not really sure why. So I obviously got the wrong key, so I went up to the man and asked him what key it was. I went back the second time and I was like rushing. I'm like, nah, it's not working. So I tried it again, and then in the end I actually ended up running to the door, like the door to go out of the service station, and I was just like nearly in tears, and I was like calling my stepdad. I was like, I don't know which key it is, like it's not opening, I need help. Next minute I actually peed my pants in the middle of the door, and people were staring because I actually, like, literally peed my pants in the service station doorway. I don't remember anything from there. I just know it was one of the most embarrassing things in my life, and I actually cried when it happened. And yeah, I was 8 years old when that happened. Are you afraid of the dark? I sorta am. Like, I like my bedroom to be like dark when I'm going to sleep. But my door has to be shut because I get scared. I don't know, when I'm going to a toilet or something, I'll quickly run and I'll turn on a light. All the way to the toilet, I'll turn on every light because it scares me. Like, I hate walking in the dark. But in my bedroom, I'll go to sleep only if there's no lights on in my bedroom, which is pretty weird because, like, I hate walking in the dark, but I'm sleeping in the dark, which is more scarier. But okay. Do you have any weird phobias? I have a phobia of sleeping it like in the middle of your pillow. Like I'm scared that I'll suffocate myself, so I will literally sleep on the edge of my pillow, or I'll sleep with no pillow, which mainly ends up with no pillow, and I only sleep with one pillow. What is one of your nervous habits? So when I'm nervous, I will like, I'll start sweating. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that, but I'll also like take out my phone and I'll like legit pretend I'm on it, because like when I'm at family events and all that, and all my family's off talking to someone and I don't know what to do, I'll literally just sit there on my phone, even when I don't have data or something like that, and I'll just, you know, play games and do things like that, because that's what I do when I'm nervous. Even when I'm walking past someone that I don't like particularly feel comfortable around, or if my friends stop with their other friends that I don't know, I will pull out my phone or I'll stand behind them. It's something weird. Like, I have anxiety, which a lot of my friends know that. I'm pretty sure all my friends know that, and anyone who knows me knows that. What is a phrase that you always say? I always say, "Are you joking?" That is one thing that I actually have noticed that I always say, and I say it all the time. Even in messages, in person, it's just something that I'm always saying. What is one thing that you dislike about yourself? I hate the fact that every opportunity, like good opportunity that I get, that comes along, I just let it go because of my anxiety. A million questions go through my head. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do if this happens? What do I say? Things like that. Like, it is just one thing that I let get to me because of my anxiety. It's just one thing that I have had for so long. I don't know why I have it, because when I was a little kid I used to do like everything. I was up to try new things, and now I have anxiety. Like, it's like so high up there, and yeah, like I said, everyone knows that I have it, and all my friends respect it, and that like I actually have some really amazing supportive friends that help me to get through it, and that also help me when I'm going through one of my anxiety attacks, one of those, if that's what you call it. Like, if I'm going through, so for example, when I'm ordering something and I'll just be like because I stutter a lot when I'm ordering, my friends will be like, oh, she wants, so like my friends will, you know, come in and help me, which is pretty good, because sometimes I embarrass myself just staring and stuff like that because I forget what I'm supposed to say. It is honestly so embarrassing. What advice would you give your younger self? I would say to my younger self, don't leave things till last minute. Study hard, get things done on time, and do whatever you want. Or like, not, you know, go crazy and stuff, like things where now I'll give up because of like my anxiety and stuff. Because when I was younger I should have had people pushing me more. Instead I was just such a worrywart and all this other stuff. So like, yeah, I would give my younger self that advice. Oh, and I have had gone through this time at school where I was like all depressed and stuff, and I actually fell back behind on a lot of work, and I am now catching up with that now. What did you want to be when you were little? I wanted to be a veterinarian. So there was 3 jobs I actually wanted to do. Veterinarian, teaching, and a midwife, which when I was growing up I knew that I couldn't handle blood and things like that, so midwifery and becoming a veterinarian sort of ticked off, you know, because obviously I couldn't handle blood. And a teacher, I actually did a course for it to become a childcare teacher, and halfway through it, it actually wasn't something that I wanted to do. I decided it wasn't what I wanted to do anymore, which it was going to be my career pathway to become a teacher and go into uni with it, but now I'm actually so unsure on what I want to do. But I guess I still have a few months to figure that out. What's your favourite thing to do when you're upset? My favourite thing to do, don't mind me little pup, as soon as I started filming, like, she come in, opened my door, and yeah, she ruined my introduction. That's alright, she's hiding now. But yeah, what's your favourite thing to do when you're upset? My favourite thing to do is eat. Like, I will eat so much when I'm upset, and watch my favourite TV show or listen to music, and take showers. I have a lot of things I like to do because, like, warm showers, I don't know, they just like, they calm me, and the water, the hotness of the water just makes me feel calm. So they were the 10 questions for today's video. And I hope you guys like really enjoyed this video because it gave you a little more of an insight of who I am and things like that, because I know I haven't introduced myself a lot in my videos. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.